know that point when you've signed up for a lot of work and you start thinking, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I've chosen to make this course by the scenic route, and which involves a lot of hand sewing. And it would be very easy at this point to give up and just do it the quick way. But I'm not gonna. Because I know that the way to get this done is to not give in to the impatience. Because all you got to do is just show up every day. You just show up, take the next baby step, put in a couple of hours, put in a couple of hours tomorrow, and it kind of does itself if you just put a bit of time in. And this is the secret to talent. Have you ever noticed that there are some makers who everybody tells you, you're so talented? And now you'd think that the difference between a really great maker and one who just stays one of the crowd is this talent, this mysterious talent. I don't think it's talent at all, because here's the weird thing, is they weren't telling me I was talented when I started. It came after I struggled and struggled for about 9 or 10 years making dresses, making corsets. And suddenly there came this point after about 9 or 10 years of putting the hours in, that suddenly everybody started telling me how talented I was. Because I was willing to put the work in for all those years. And that's the secret. The difference between somebody who's talented and somebody who isn't supposedly talented is just the willingness to show up and put the hours in. That's it. And taking the baby steps every day. Because the thing is, the secret to making a great dress or a great corset or a great outfit, whatever it is you're making, the secret to making a great one is to make lots of crappy ones. That's it. That's it. And the difference between somebody who's talented and somebody who isn't talented is just that they loved it enough that they kept going and kept making another one and kept having another go, and they wouldn't give up. That's it. So all that talent is persistence. It really is. It's the willingness to keep going, keep trying, keep learning. And suddenly, as I say, after about 10 years, everybody will still start telling you how talented you are. Because really it's kind of an excuse, isn't it? That if somebody's telling you how talented you are, that's a good excuse for them not to try. It's a good excuse for them not to put the work in. Because if you've just got this magical quality that you just have talent, then that gets them off the hook. And it means that they don't have to put the work in. Because, you know, it's futile. They're not talented and you are. But anybody who has that has been told they have that magical talent quality, everybody who has talent will tell you that I just put the hours in. So that's all it is. Every day, it's not about being fabulous and wonderful and perfect every day. It's about showing up every day and hand basting piles and piles of corset panels. It's just about showing up and doing that little bit every day. Some of you remember me making the oak leaf dress. I just had to sew. This was a whole dress covered in oak leaf embroidery, and I knew that as long as I did 6 leaves a day, that I would finish it. And I stopped focusing on making the fabulous dress and knew as long as I put in 6 leaves a day, that it would happen. So all you've really got to do in order to be fabulously talented is just show up and do a little bit every day. That's the good news. There is no such thing as talent in my belief system. You just show up. So leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you think there's any such thing as talent? Or do you think it's just work? And put in the hours. Let me know below. And have a great time sewing this week. See you soon. Bye-bye.